And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our final fight, our main event of the evening. And so, please welcome firstly to the blue corner from Montenegro, Savo, the Hitman, Lazic!
34 years old, Savo Lazic, a KSW veteran of sorts, and has fought once for the FNC title last year, a sub-22nd ground and pound. Took a win over experienced Croatian legend Ivica Trušček, who you've just seen tonight. He's a sniper, aims to finish quickly. He explodes out of the gates, throws heavy. We've seen that tonight. A lot of club rivalry going on here. Big feud between the two clubs. But tonight, Lazic will look to put the record straight. In his two outings at KSW, he lost both. One to Sebastian Rajewski and the other one to Mihaj Mikalski. So, needs to redeem himself in terms of wins here. And although he aims to finish quickly, stated aims and proven facts remain two different camps, especially in the MMA cage.
Look, this guy's approaching his 10th year as a veteran in the game, and it's interesting to see, known as a fast starter, how he got this shot. Taking out Ivica Trušček in under 20 seconds, like he did against such a durable veteran, was impressive. And it's not often at this point in your career you get an opportunity like this. Tonight, he needs to go out there and absolutely take it, because he is fighting a very, very high-level guy in Joksovic.
And now, please welcome to the red corner from Serbia, Nikola Joksovic!
Nikola Joksovic, 29 years of age, MMA record 12-1, FNC 3-0. The current and defending champion comes from Novi Sad in Serbia. The FNC 170-pound champion. He won the belt by knockout at the last event when he took out Marko Kisic. Also notable for his appearances at the French premier promotion of Ares. This guy's a shark. Once he smells blood, he's coming for you. 92% finishing rate. Wherever the fight goes, it doesn't matter. He's lethal on his feet, and he's double useful in the submission game. Like I said, there's some grudges going on here between the two camps. But anyway, back to the numbers. 6 submission wins, never KO'd, never TKO'd. After he lost to Ares, he bounced back with 5 straight wins. Great ground game, a lot of techniques in the back pocket for a finish. His 7th fight in a year and a half. Says he's always in camp, ready to accept a challenge. That only loss came from judges via decision.
I love the fact that he's logged 4 finishes in a row. I love the fact that we get to see him so quickly after Pula. He has a really good style of easing his way into the fight very safely, minding his defense, and then eventually picking his opponents apart. So I think it works well. It's a championship style that I think will pay dividends as the level goes up in competition.
Championship bout here tonight for the FNC welterweight strap. Savo Lazic comes to take Nikola Joksovic's gold.
Fight, our main event of the
5
evening.
championship
this
rounds.
MMA rules bout takes place in the minus 77 kilogram welterweight division, and this bout will be contested over 5 5-minute rounds. Your referee in charge when the action gets underway, Alexander Zoric. Introducing to you firstly in the blue corner, and yesterday's weigh-in, he scaled 77 kilos exactly. Age 34, standing at 180 centimeters tall. He brings a professional fighting record 17 fights with 11 wins and only 6 defeats. Representing Fight Company Gym from Montenegro, where he's known as the Hitman, it's Savo Lazic! And opposing him on the other side of the cage, fighting out of the red corner at yesterday's weigh-in, he also scaled 77 kilos, age 29, standing at 185 centimeters tall. He brings an excellent record, 13 fights, 12 wins, and only the 1 defeat. Representing Silny from Serbia is the Nikola Joksovic! And both fighters to the center for your final instructions.
So the strap up for grabs.
You know the rules. Listen to my command. When I said stop,
Whoever
you
leaves the
stop.
cage
That
tonight
goes both
with that will be the FNC welterweight champion. There's the numbers for you. Not a lot in them, really. What I can tell you is that we suspect this may not go 5. They're both capable of finishing, but we've got 5 5-minute championship rounds contested under FNC MMA rules, and it may be that they'll want to keep their powder dry, stretch it out over a couple. I don't think anyone, when you consider the stakes here, is going to rush in where fools fear to tread. So, posing a super difficult target, Savo Lazic moving around, testing things out. Joksovic, high guard, tight guard, nice and close. I get the feeling he's looking to put heat on, whilst Lazic looking to confuse.
Joksovic is very patient. He's very well coached, and you'll see that as the way he is so disciplined walking forward. The guard is always there, very tight. Lazic wants to weave a bit of chaos, maybe breed a bit of uncertainty and catch an early finish for sure.
Well, uncertainty is the name of the game. Switch hitting, great lateral movement, using the cage, using his feet, turning laterally, creating those angles, making life difficult to lock on, and making Joksovic miss, which is what he's doing here. Comes forward fast and hard. Awkward little inside Maigeri Chudan. Those little kicks can stop people, you know, they hit the solar plexus. But Joksovic, no muss, no fuss, straight in for a double leg shoot. Defended well there, though, by Lazic. Doesn't get the success he wants. And Lazic spoils the party, but manages a bit of escapology here. But Joksovic not giving up the ghost. And there it is! The double leg takedown, he locks those legs in tight. And now, the night begins for Savo Lazic. Halfway through this round, Lazic on his back with both legs tied in. Will that give Joksovic an opportunity here to get stuck in?
His gym has an excellent jiu-jitsu background, and you can see it. He's locked up an anaconda here, Will. Beautiful techniques, though, going single, double, trapping the legs.
Up and over and down onto the ground. Unbelievable suplex there. Almost a wrestling rough and tumble going on here. A lot of energy to expend in a 5-rounder early doors.
Yeah, Lazic actually wanted to say, I can do that too, right? I can go out there and get that takedown. And ultimately, I feel like that isn't the smart tactic here.
Tense. You can see Joksovic looking to put some meat on those. But look at this, being ragdoll here by Lazic. Lazic taking the back. It's too early, I would have imagined, to affect any kind of sub here, but a real tactical game between these two. Joksovic has shown his hand by trying to bring the power and the heat, but Lazic spoiling him all the way. Nice reversal there from Joksovic. And Lazic controlling the situation really well, not allowing the big bad wolf in through the door.
Lazic actually nearly put him in the truck. That was pretty crazy. But again, like a very big move. He went for 2 big takedowns, not great. He went for a big move and now has given up his back. Joksovic is so much more methodical. All these little movements pieced together produce the results.
So back in the upright, and that was a good bit of escapology from Savo. Lazic. Joksovic a bit frustrated that he couldn't get real purchase there and make that work. So, under a minute left in this first. Hard to put a piece of paper between these two. It's been good, even work from both sides. If we were to call it, Chris?
Joksovic.
I think Lazic has done some good work, but still very close, whichever way you look at it. Nice tight guard from Joksovic. Thumbs on your temples. I love that. Old school. You can't go wrong. Wow. Back in my day in the dojo, you'd get 3 lakhs across the back with a kendo stick if you dropped your guard. Protect the valuables, and that's what Joksovic has done here. So, Joksovic for you.
I got a 10-9.
So, early doors yet. Any predictions on how things might fold, Chris, given the action we're seeing here?
Yeah, I think that Joksovic is going to continue to work his way in and out of all the positions for MMA. He's a true mixed martial artist. He's on an incredible run over the last 6 years for a reason. It's that kind of consistency that I don't necessarily see from Lazic at this point in his career. But hey, there always could be an upset.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, he fell short at KSW when he went up against Raevski, but Raevski is a very accomplished all-round fighter, a striker. And he fared pretty well, but just fell below the mark. Interesting to see what he'll do here, Lazic. We know that the upright is where he likes to be, and he throws very, very awkward angles. Good boxing. And Joksovic going to have to close this ring down and make that space small for Lazic. And some missed opportunities here. Lazic has found himself in the pocket at times, but unable to throw, and hesitates. If he could capitalize on that, well, we could see a different outcome. Joksovic marches forward, headhunting his man. You see, that's the kind of thing that I'm hoping Lazic will capitalize on. He works his way in, but stops. He needs to be tricksy, which is what he's doing here now.
Well, the real reason, in my view, is Joksovic isn't taking the bait. There's a lot of different looks, attempts to change up the angles from Lazic. You can see him trying to penetrate his way inside, but Joksovic's defense has gone absolutely nowhere.
Takes an uppercut there, Joksovic, but punishes Lazic. How many of them were good connections? Hard to tell. Forearm involved there. Lazic doing a good job of turning up the volume here, but Joksovic in control. There's the double leg takedown, and this time it's Lazic who wants to take it to the ground. Scrambles there for a lock, manages to lose it, and Joksovic marches forward in the upright. And this is playing out to be a real technical scramble to find the combination to unlock the defenses here. Tries an Osotogari, doesn't bring it off. Good elbows. Joksovic on the inside. Starts to bring some heat now and some hench to the shots. Lazic showing just a little bit of wear and tear in the cardio department and gets caught left, right, left combination. And I don't know what's happened here, but Lazic, whether he's fainting or whether he was hurt, but Just not as lemon fresh as he was in the previous round. Took some good connections there, didn't he, Chris?
Yeah, I'm impressed. I'm really impressed. I'm also very impressed with his penetrating step on that takedown. He's gotten in a couple times, but every time, Joksovic is able to unplug and get away.
Joksovic punished Lazic. Lazic has dropped his guard now, inviting him in. Is this a rope-a-dope, or is this... Comes in very well with that low head under the guard approach. What's required there is an uppercut or a knee strike. So Joksovic might wake up and smell the coffee. If he brings his knee up, Lazic in all kinds of trouble. I get the feeling Lazic won't go to 5 rounds. He's in all kinds of trouble. And he's got that lazy feel about his work. Thrown to the ground quite easily. He's given up his back. And Joksovic has the neck. And can he get the crank on? I think he can. There's a submission. It's a win for the champion. Light work. Nikola Joksovic. And still, he ain't giving up that strap. No way, no how. Lazic struggled, I think, right from the beginning of the second round, but locked in nice and tight with that RNC. What a perfect finish. Brilliant. So, we don't have a new champion. We have the remaining champion. Great performance from Joksovic.
It was great, especially as he was able to collapse Lazic up against the cage and make the right decision to go quickly to the choke. Bringing the choking arm in from the right, the neck was exposed. Sometimes that's the best way to do it. He didn't really have full back control, but going short choke, going quickly to that. He could have gone bulldog choke too. I loved it.
Well, Chris, it's been a night of thrills and spills, there's no doubt about it. Even the early card, the undercard, was exciting. We saw some good, crisp, clean work. Have you got a favourite for tonight?
Spasic.
Ah, interesting. Well, you know me, I like a little bit of razzle-dazzle, I like a bit of showmanship, and I have to say, the clash of the honey badgers made me smile. You know, I got a lot of enjoyment from that. I'm looking forward to Miran Fabian fighting. I'd like to see him in action tonight.
Applause, please, for both men in our main
But what a
event
great
this
night
evening.
here at FNC 13, Belgrade, Serbia. Top level,
But the end comes
top
after
flight action,
3 minutes
and a great
29
night for
seconds
top
completed
team
of round number 2.
Zagreb.
Your winner by way of rear
So the
naked
announcement
choke in the red
to be
corner,
made.
Nikola Joksovic!
Joksovic takes the win.
And so your
That was a
appreciation for our runner-up,
fairly easy night in the
Savo
office for him,
Lazic.
taking that in the second round. Well, we hope you've enjoyed tonight's presentation. As I said, it's been an absolute night of thrills and spills. Great top-level MMA action. Darko Stosic making the presentation there. And it leaves nothing else but for me to say thank you for joining us. I've been the Sensei Will Vanders.
I'm the guru, Chris Hoekstra.
Till the next time, FNC 14, check all your socials, find out where the action is and keep up with the action at FNC. Till the next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Us.
Nikola, čestitke, evo brzo se gledamo ponovo nakon nekih mjesec dana nakon što si osvojio pojas, branio si ga i uspješno obranio kod sebe kući, nema ljepše stvari, čestitam.
Hvala puno, Marko, tako je. Kako se zove? Šta se zaboravio pitanje?
Rekao ste da si branio pojas i uspješno ga obranio kod kuće, kakav je doživljaj?
Doživljaj je izvanredan, tu je bila moja porodica, me podržali svi moji prijatelji i zbog toga mi je najviše drago što sam pobedio. Mada publika nije na mojoj strani, više sam na Savovoj.
Nikola, kako je to izgledalo iznutra? Znamo da je Savo ujedno i trener, da je taktički bio jako dobro spreman. Izgleda da je presudila ipak kondicija. Ti kad si stisnuo gas u drugoj rundi, on jednostavno više nije imao gasa.
Pa to nam je bio deo taktike. Znao sam da je Savo opasan prvih runda i po. I onda sam pustio da on odradi svoje, malo klinči to. I kad sam vidio da je umoran, onda sam dao gas i pobedio. Ovo mi je inače najlošija završnica, na ovome trener stalno završava.
Sad si evo 2 meča odradio u kratkom razdoblju, kada ćemo te ponovno gledati, hoćeš uzeti nekakav odmor ili odmah ideš nazad u kavez?
Mislim da je za ovu godinu dosta, u 10,5 mjeseci sam 5 mečeva odradio, tako da idem na zasluženi odmor tamo negdje do marta mjeseca.
Mislim da si zaslužio sjajan FNC prvak, čestitke još jednom, Nikola Joksovic! Beograde, hvala ti na sjajnoj dobrodošlici, vidimo se iduće godine.